Hi everyone, Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com. We are on a little series here of microdosing. So whether you're microdosing mushrooms or LSD, or you're starting off and you're wanting to do cannabis and you're just touching base with it and you don't really know what to do or how to use cannabis, microdosing is the way to go. So let me talk to you about the top 5 tips. If you haven't watched the whole entire microdosing video, the what, where, why, how of microdosing, I suggest that you go over and watch that. It's a little bit lengthier of a video. I think it's like 15 minutes long. But today we're just going to do like a super short 5 tips. So 5 tips of microdosing. Number 1, your product, should be clean and organic, and it should be very specific, and it should be microdose friendly. What does that mean? That means that it's very easy to indicate like how much is in each serving, how much CBD or THC is going to be in 2 drops of a liquid tincture or in a 1/4 of an edible. It needs to be very, very specific. So that takes all the guesswork out, because it's not microdosing and it's not an actual legitimate experiment on yourself if you don't know what it is that you're doing. Number 2, small and precise. You need to make sure that all of your microdosing is very small and it's very precise. So each and every time that you're using it, make sure that it's exactly the same and it's very small and precise. You want to do the smallest amount. That's the idea. If you've not researched any kind of homeopathy or homeopathic methods, go over and look that up. That's kind of where this microdosing thing comes out of. So number 3, measured amounts. Now, microdosing is all about your measured amounts. Make sure that you are doing it properly. If you are not, then you're going to get maybe some effects that you don't necessarily want. The reason we're doing microdosing is to have the right effects, to maximize the positive and minimize the negative, right? Whether it be THC or whatever you're choosing. So you want to make sure that your amounts are measured. That means if it is a edible, that it's cut specifically and properly, and do it the week, for the week, just like if you were making lunches for your week. Make sure that you're making this exact same amount each time. Don't wake up in the morning and try to cut your microdose, and then because what'll happen is it may not be the same. You want to prepare and measure the amounts correctly. Tincture wise, make sure that you have maybe something that you put the drops on versus just like trying to squeeze it into your mouth. I know that I do that, and sometimes I get a little more than I want. And I have like a big day planned, and I'm like, well, I still make it through my day, but carefully planned. This is the next thing. This is number 4. Make sure that it's carefully planned, that your microdosing is carefully planned. You do it the same time every single day. Maybe you have it every single morning with your orange juice and your eggs, or you have it every single afternoon right after you leave the gym, after you've had a thing of water. Just get it into your plan and into your routine, because that's going to make the most benefit. Number 5, your dosage and your mode of ingestion needs to be the same each time. So if it's 1 milligram of THC in an edible, and then the next day you do 1 milligram of THC in a tincture, it's not going to affect you the same way. So you want to microdose the exact same way each time. Now, what's the benefit of microdosing, you say? That is going to be on another video, so make sure you watch that one, and it might be coming up next. Okay, have a wonderful, magical, beautiful day. Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com. We'll talk to you again soon.